The transnational programs that I offer for actual hands-on student experience are, the first one is our program with the Extraordinary Chamber of the Courts of Cambodia in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and with the International Criminal Tribunal for former Yugoslavia at The Hague. These are programs where the students work directly with lawyers who are assisting in the defense of the individuals, providing legal memos, legal research, and working with them on the development of those cases. So those students are getting actual hands-on work in the concept of international criminal justice. The second program we call our Access to Justice in Liberia, and that's a program we started in partnership with the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime in Vienna and the National Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers to assist with working on reducing pretrial detention in the prisons in Liberia. That program we co-teach with the University of Liberia's Louis Arthur Grimes School of Law. So every semester we have 12 Liberian law students and 4 W&L students that are in the class. At the end of the semester we travel to Liberia and spend 2 weeks working with partners and with organizations and entities that affect the number of people who are in prison, either the police because of who's arrested, the paralegals in terms of helping get them out. So the students there get actual hands-on both teaching and work experience on pretrial justice and access to justice. Our third program is a joint program with the Union Law faculty in Belgrade, Serbia, in partnership with the European Court of Human Rights. And in that class, generally taught in the spring because of calendar complexities with the fall schedule in Europe, we have students in Belgrade and here at Washington and Lee who study cases before the European Court of Human Rights, ongoing cases. We do some comparative study with American U.S. constitutional decisions, and then help write memos and briefs on the case for study to see how human rights plays out in what is, frankly, the most advanced and largest human rights court in the world, the European Court of Human Rights. And in that course, we're fortunate that we have 2 of the sitting justices who regularly join our class and provide lecture and insight to the students on past cases. They don't talk about current cases, but on past cases, they provide us a lot of information about how the court works, what the thinking, how the judges think, and the process of the European Court and working. Boy, the best thing for me is the ability to take young law students, young people who are going to be lawyers, and these are folks who are going in the next 40 years going to be practicing law, and through innovative and legitimate teaching, to show them issues of law, international law, that in my lifetime have grown in significance and importance, and I know in their lifetime are going to become even more important and even more serious. So this is a chance to give them a hands-on to working on it. I would tell them that our offerings are unique, they're innovative, they strive tremendously to have the student involved in the learning and to have the student involved in classes with international students. You know, what you learn about international law is a component of international law. What you learn about working with other cultures, what you learn about, I think the term today is cultural intelligence, in terms of, you know, how does somebody think about something? You know, I always go back to the very first time I went to meetings at the European Union, and one of the European Union individuals liked the proposal we had brought, and he slapped his hand on the desk, and he goes, "I think this is wonderful, and I will stand up to table this immediately when it comes to the floor of the European Union." And we were shocked, because table in the U.S. system means to put it on the back burner and never let it see the light of day. Table in the European political system meant put it right up for vote. And we almost lost the meeting because we're thinking he said one thing when he said another. And it was English. I mean, it wasn't like it was a language problem. It was a cultural, the way we use words. So I think that I think that's the critical thing, is that our classes not only strive to teach international law, They strive to have the students experience international law in all of its complexity so that they're better educated when they leave here. I would tell them that this is a magnificent learning environment. It's this is a school that, more than my course or any other course, cares about the student. The faculty has an open door policy. It's an innovative faculty. It's a small enough school that everybody knows everybody in the sense of caring about them and caring about their future. If I were a student, I would look at what's going to be my educational value and what's going to be my human, emotional value. What am I going to get out of this school besides a good professor and a book? And I think Washington and Lee is second to none on that. I think we have great professors. We can compete with any law school in the United States. But we offer a learning environment that's truly unique. And I'm sort of the roving vagabond here in my lifetime. I've moved around a lot because I enjoy the change. And I've taught at a lot of law schools. This is a unique place.